Club Edge live broadcast on Facebook with another special guest for you this afternoon. None other than the artist formerly known as Emily Middlemass. Give it up for Ellie.
Hi.
Hello, how you doing, Ellie? Have I pronounced that right?
Ellie, yeah. I think
Ellie.
so. To be honest, everyone pronounces it like differently. Like some people say Eli, but it's Ellie. Like, well, I say it as Ellie, but other people's accents like can change it.
I hope it's not Eli, because that's the name of my mum's dog.
Oh. No, it's Ellie.
Ellie, right.
Like pretend you're saying M, then Ellie. Ellie, like Ellie.
Smashing. Okay. That'll be good advice for MD that's trying to pronounce it, to be fair. I think we're all getting used to it. But no, obviously today's a big day for you. It's your third single released under your new stage name, Ellie, called Breathe. And we'll talk a bit about that later on. But we'll start off with a question. We've got a question from Aoife Patterson from Bellsill, and she's wondering what age you were when you started learning the guitar.
Oh, I think I actually started learning the piano first, and I was about 10 when I started learning the piano. But the guitar was a little bit later on. I think I was like 13. So piano was actually my first original thing that I learned.
Smashing. And my next question was going to be, what other instruments can you play? So obviously you can play the piano. Are you quite good at the piano?
Yeah, like I love playing it. I actually can't play it right now because I'm not home, which is annoying because of lockdown. But yeah, I love playing piano, guitar. But I really want to learn how to play the saxophone. That is like the top of my list for instruments and how to learn. Like I would love to know.
We'll be calling you Lisa Simpson.
Oh man, no, honestly, like I love the saxophone. It's one of my favorite instruments. Like I think it's beautiful, so I really want to learn that one day. But first I would need to get one, so that's on the top of my list.
I'd imagine they're not cheap either.
Nah.
So we'll take it back to the start. So obviously, was that roughly that age when you were about 10, you started learning the piano? Is that the kind of when you started to kind of when you were interested in music?
Yeah, like I mean, I think I've always been interested in music, like in primary school and when I was about like ever since I came out of the womb, to be honest. But when I was about 9 or like around about that age, that's when I was like, I really want to do this like seriously. Like I really want this to be my job when I'm older, and I really want to be doing this for the rest of my life. So it was when I was about 9 years old that I really knew that I wanted to do music. So yeah.
Smashing. And it's kind of grew for there, obviously. So, but the singing part, when did you think you had a voice on you?
I don't really know. Like I think ever since like a really young age, I actually hid it from everybody until I came in and I told my mum and dad that I was going in to do the school play, and they were like, what are you going to be doing? Like they were in shock, and I was like singing, and they were like, what? Like you can't sing? Like what are you talking about? And I'm like, yeah, I'm going to be singing. Like I've been practicing really quietly in my room. And they were like, okay. So they were super nervous to come to the first show. And then they came, and my dad was in tears and everything. Like he was, I didn't even know you could sing. So then I came out my shell after that when I did the little talent contest, and yeah, that's when everything began really from there.
And am I right in saying you were in a girl band when you were quite young?
No, not a girl band. It was a rock band actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we were all pretty young. Like we were all like 9. Like we started around about 11 actually, and then we finished I think when we were 14. We were we were pretty well known around the Glasgow scene, to be honest with you. Like we were gigging quite a lot. We were like playing all over the UK at one point. Like it was actually pretty mad considering we were only like 11, 12, 13.
Oh.
It was crazy, but yeah, it was like a rock band, a live rock band. All of the musicians like were absolutely amazing then, and obviously absolute fire like right now. but it was quite funny. Like the guitars were literally bigger than us, and like we were playing like with we were playing at a lot of kind of rock gigs and stuff with older men, and it was just weird. Like we were just kids running about, and there was like these old like kind of like biker guys like playing in like big bands and stuff. But nah, it was super fun. Like it opened my eyes from a very young age, and I matured really fast because I was in the scene from that age, like being in a rock band. But yeah, that was fun.
And are you still in touch with all the other guys that were in the band? Or?
Yeah, all of them actually. Like Jay Fitzpatrick, his name is. He plays for me now and again at some acoustic gigs and stuff. So that's pretty good. Like, and they all message and like all my stuff and everything like that. Like we're all quite connected that way. Because it's a nice thing. Like we grew up together and we were like brothers and sisters, like back in the day, like fighting over songs and all that. It's quite funny, but yeah, no, we keep in touch, and Jay still plays with me now and again. He's amazing guitarist. He's so good.
And is there another band just now? What kind of stuff is he doing now? Is he?
I think Jay he's kind of doing lots of different bands. Like he's in a few bands, and he's like also a session musician, which like he'll just like record some stuff for people or kind of jump in bands as like a replacement or something. They're all pretty much doing the same right now. They're still in music. One of them in particular is doing really well in America, like his solo career and playing with like a really famous rock band right now. So it's quite cool. I don't know their names, so don't ask me that.
All right, I'll save me asking you another question then. So when did you write your first song? Is it still one that's obviously close to your heart?
I probably wrote my first song when I was about 11, to be honest. I started really, really young. The first one that I remember one of the first ones that I remember well was called Whisper, and it actually got 1 million views on Facebook when I was 13, which is actually crazy to have 1 million views when you're that age. People to this day still ask about that song because it's nowhere to be seen right now at all. I don't know if I would if I would sing it again like live on Facebook or anything, but you never know, anything could happen. But I got a really good response from that song. But the other ones that I wrote were literally called like Cherry Lip Balm and like So Kiddie. Like it's so funny. Like it's just mad listening and hearing back. Or if I remember a song when I've got the guitar, I'm like, oh my god, I can't believe I wrote that. But then again, I was like 12, so.
Yeah, if you hadn't wrote it down, you probably would forget it enough. So
I know.
Just reading some of the comments here, we've got Jamie White is saying he played your single again today, and you should be proud. And Ross, don't have a surname there, but he's struggling to understand all this Scottishness. So I don't know. It's just the Scottish accents. He's maybe struggling with the dialect a bit there.
I'll try and talk slower.
Kelly Louise Sloss is asking, are you still with your boyfriend?
Yeah, we've been together for a good 4 years now. He actually was one of the writers on the single that's out now. Go check it out. Breath. Yeah, we wrote that together with a producer called Lewis Gardner, who used to be in a band called Prides. So yeah, that was cool. Your wee boy just came in.
Sorry, that was a little line man there, just disturbing us.
It's so funny.
Had to kind of speak to him in code there, so he's in there back out. Oh dearie. Okay, so we've got you writing songs, and then you started to enter some competitions. One being a competition, Teen Star in Birmingham. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so back in the day, I did quite a lot of competitions. To be honest, it was actually a really good thing for me, being super young and kind of seeing other musicians at these competitions and doing all of these different things. So I entered it like literally every year. Like they must have been sick of the sight of me, but I just loved it. I loved seeing musicians and stuff. But it was actually like there was like stages of it. So the first stage was in Glasgow, then in Manchester, and then the final was in Birmingham. And I really had no clue that I was going to win it. Like, it was just me, my mum, my dad that were there that day. Like, and everyone had big packs of their family and everything with them, and it was literally just us three that went. But yeah, that was cool. Like, I can't believe I won that. Actually, that's mad. Like,
And obviously, being so young, would it be fair to say that you you would really need the support of your family to, you know, pursue their dreams at such a young age?
yeah, yeah, like 100%. Like, I don't think I would be here where I am today if it wasn't for my mum and dad, especially. Like, the support from them has obviously just been absolutely amazing. Like, I've heard some stories of some of my friends and stuff that haven't had that support, and it like makes my heart sink. Like, I think every musician or anybody who wants to be a musician, like, they should support their kids. Like, they should 100% back them. Like, as a job, like, yeah, it can be harder than just like going to college and like guaranteed a job or whatever. Like, it can be harder than that. Like, it is a tough business, but I don't think any parent should ever say like you shouldn't be a musician because it's not a proper job or whatever. Like, I'm so against that. Like, I'm so happy that my mum and dad were free from me to make my own decisions, especially at such a young age. Like, they were like, honestly, like, we back you, Emily. Like, if you want to leave school early, then like to focus on your career, then like you do that if you feel that's right. So yeah, I was super lucky to have supportive parents, and they're still
Support.
very supportive. They watch everything. So
So
yeah,
I presume they're watching just now.
yeah, I think so. I hope so.
Right, we'll give them a wave. Hi,
Hi.
Mr. and Mrs. Middlemas. How you doing? Okay, so tell us about the new singles. You touched on a bit that you kind of it's been co-written by Cool Kid. That's your boyfriend, of course.
Yeah.
So what's the message behind the song? What's it about?
So basically, I walked in the studio and I really wanted this song to be about building up emotions. Like, I don't know, like, I know a lot of people in relationships usually don't speak about their emotions, and sometimes they build up to the point where you really need to let them out. But then again, some people are even too scared to let them out because the other person can be more dominant. And I don't know, especially with like females and males and stuff, like sometimes like females can feel that like they're too scared to let their emotions out to their other half, or even a friend. Like, it doesn't need to be like a relationship. Um for me, yeah, like it was kind of like on based on a personal level. Like, I really wanted to let all of these emotions out to someone, but I just couldn't do it. Like, I'm not the kind of person that would be like but I finally did it, and it was like a release. Like, so this song is all about that. It's all about breathing. Like, take your time to breathe and take your time to heal. Like, you can do it. Like, a lot of people out there have gave me feedback even today that they've been in a toxic relationship, and like they really related to the song, and that they're learning to love themselves, which is absolutely amazing. So I'm happy I've heard some positive stories
Yeah,
about people.
touched a few lives, and people are enjoying the song. That's good to hear.
Yeah,
I hope everyone has had a listen to it. You can download it, stream it, but buy it on the usual streaming services: Spotify, Amazon, Apple Music, and Deezer. So go check it out there. Time for another question. This one's from Lauren Gahuli in Bothwell, and she asks, if you could live anywhere in the world, where would it be?
Oh, I'm not too sure. Like, I love Scotland, and like my home is Scotland, but I don't think I would want to live here. Like, if I was to settle down like later on in life, um, I would probably say like America, like somewhere along the lines of that, somewhere hot. Especially like I am sick of the Scottish weather right now. Like,
I've
it's
got.
just oh no.
I've got to say, the weather's been actually all right of late.
Yeah, I know, like it's been not bad, but still, even at that, like today, it was like warm, then sunny, and then it rained, and then it's just on and off. Like, I want to be in a
it's,
place that's just like
it's
sun, like bliss all the time. I would love that.
somewhere, some
Yeah.
paradise island. It's no, I'm actually. It's actually that warm now. I'm sitting in a pair of shorts here, so Oh, it's quite muggy.
Yeah, it's
But
really muggy.
so I hope that answers your question, Lauren. Have you got any plans then for an album?
Um,
Or is it all hush hush top secret stuff now?
I mean, like, it's not really like top secret or anything just now, but I don't think I'll do an album for a while, but I'll do EPs, so they're a little bit different. Like, albums have a lot more songs in them and like stuff like that, but an EP has like less songs in it, like 5 songs. So I'll probably do EPs, but more singles right now. I'm
Mm-hmm.
focusing on singles this year, 100%. So this is the first single I have. The next one that I'm planning right now, ready to go, almost ready to go. So
Almost
more
right.
singles this year.
Could you tell us the title of that, or do you need to wait to
Um,
the release date or nearer the time?
it's called Come Down. It's actually
Go-
about
I bet a lot of people can relate to that one,
it's actually
especially in the west of Scotland.
yeah, I mean it actually is about that subject. I really want to get I haven't announced this, so this is an exclusive for everyone watching.
What? Edge exclusive.
I'll be getting a music video together, but I want people like the public to get involved with it. So I really want people to get behind it and hold up signs of like messages. So basically, the song is about supporting people who have been through drug and alcoholism, like supporting those people and also people that are going through it right now to know that like you have support and that we're here for you. It's a subject that's really close to me and a lot of people, especially in Scotland and the
Mm-hmm.
UK, everywhere in the world. Like it happens everywhere,
Yep.
and I think for me, I really want my music to send a huge message out to the world, especially subjects that aren't like normalized, like people don't speak about because they're maybe ashamed to, or they think that it's like absolutely terrible, which it is. Like it isn't a good thing, but I want people to know that it's okay, like that you have support and that people are here for you. Like I'm willing to listen to people's stories. Like I'm just like I just want to spread love in the world because there's not a lot of it nowadays, especially.
Yeah, it's all about doom and gloom just now, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what Come Down is about. It's about kind of coming down basically from that stage of things, from people that have suffered from alcoholism or drug abuse or anything at all like that. Yeah, there's a few lines in there that are pretty soul destroying. So it's going to be a bit of a controversial one, I think, but I hope that people will see the positive side of it, that I'm trying to like
The
spread
message.
love to people that are out there who are struggling. I'm going to try and get a few companies behind it who are like rehab clinics or stuff like that. But
Mm-hmm.
I really want the public to get behind this one. So I'm going to have people like holding up signs like saying, it's okay, or like I'm 7 years clean, or I don't know, like I'm recovering. Like I just think it would be such a magical thing. So that will be coming soon. I'll be announcing that on my socials in the next few weeks. So that's exciting.
Oh, thanks, man. That was an exclusive for Edge Radio there, so that's just. I hope you all feel special with that one. Okay, I've got a quick question for William Pettigrew. Do you follow your fans on Instagram? Because me and Kelly Louise Sloss above follow you on Instagram, so I think
I
they're
mean,
looking for you to refollow them if you or to follow them. They follow you, so they want to follow back. If you can oblige with that, I don't know. But
yeah, I do follow a lot of people who support me, especially the ones that are constantly commenting and liking and sharing all my stuff. Like all of that means the world to me, and I always want the people who to support me to feel that love is mutual and to know that like I'll always be there for them. Like I've actually built that closer connection with some of my fans that I'm now really good friends with them. So I love that. So yeah, like
so obviously you're from Scotland, and you know you're well known in the UK, but further afield, where else are your fans from? Are they, how far do they come from?
I have quite a lot in Southeast Asia, which is super cool. there's actually another little exclusive to that.
Oof.
I have a feature that may be happening with an artist in Southeast Asia. I can't disclose the name, but that's all I'm saying right now. That we're writing the song just now as we speak. So that is super exciting. But
Oh, can I guess? Can I guess who it is?
you
Is it?
won't.
It's Psy.
No.
Gangnam Style? No, I'm
No.
not.
Imagine.
That would have been a good music video with him. Oh.
But no, there's actually like mad amount, like there's mad places that I didn't even know existed that I've saw people.
Well, we've got somebody just messaged there from India.
Oh,
Reram.
mad.
So, hi Reram, all the way from India there. So, there you go. We're reaching out. We're not just in the UK. You can listen to Edge Radio throughout the world.
Exactly.
Throughout the world. On our website, on the iTunes app. Aye, so that's good. Good to hear that not only is your music going across the world, it's Edge Radio is also so smashing stuff. So that's it. Like, I don't know how to pronounce that. Reram, I think it's how you say it. It's a silent S, I think, at the start. So we've got a quick question from. Oh, that's right. It's on my phone. This one is from Ellie Wallace. So she's asking, during lockdown, she's been learning the keyboard and sign language. Is there anything you've been learning, or is there anything you want to learn, like during the lockdown?
You know what? Actually, I've been really wanting to do this for a while, and I did it the other day, and it turned out like so cool. I love fashion. Like, fashion is such a big thing for me. And like musicians and stuff, like they need to look good. So I actually cut up one of my boyfriend's shirts and made it into like a little 2-piece outfit, and it actually looked amazing. Like, I was so happy with it. So I'm trying to become a stylist during the lockdown. Also, I've learned a little bit of Korean as well, which is cool. I would love to go out to that side of the world someday, so it would be good to learn it. So I learned a song in Korean, which is cool. Like, I was so proud of myself.
All right, grand. What song was it? Is it for a band, a boy band, maybe? No, I'm just guessing.
No, Blackpink. It's a girl band.
Right.
They're amazing. Like, they're so cool. The K-pop world is killing it right now. So yeah, I just thought I'd give it a go.
With your hair dyed blue, you kind of got that a little bit of that vibe going on, I would say. I'm liking the new hairstyle.
Thanks. Yeah, I've never dyed my hair before, like a proper color. So this was the first time, and I went all for it, because blue is quite an out there color for someone to have their hair. So I thought I would jump in the deep end first.
And is the kind of title track, or sorry, the EP that's coming up, is it something to do with colours? Is that what's the kind of thinking behind that? Or?
So the first era, my first EP, was Changes. So it was kind of called like the Changes era, going through changes, and with everything changing my name and stuff like that. That's what that was called. But this new era is called Colours Era. So basically, each single will have a colour to it. So the first one is obviously Blue, which is Breath. The next one, Come Down, that I said before, is another colour. Like, the next one will be another colour. So it's all different colours, and I'll change my hair to those colours, which is like cool. The colours actually relate to the song. So if you think of blue, like, what do you think of, like, emotion wise? Like,
are you asking me a question here?
like sad.
Blue, aye, yeah, okay, aye. If you're like, feeling blue, buddy, aye, I get you. Aye.
Yellow, or if you're in danger, you'll think of red, or love is red. So
I'm just going to say, it sounds like you're doing a Darius Dinesh song there. Colorblind, because that's what that song's about, I'm sure.
I don't even know who that is.
Darius Dinesh.
No.
He won. He was on that like Pop Stars Arrivals years and years ago. It's maybe before your time, but it's then he
Probably.
became. Then he was like pop star to opera star. He won that as well.
No clue. Honestly, no clue.
Is
But
that?
yeah,
Have you not? That's funny. You don't know who he is.
literally, I don't have a clue. I've never heard the name before in my life. But yeah, that's.
Darius, Darius, if you're watching, apologies.
I'm sorry.
She's only 21. You're only 21. Is that right?
Yeah.
Nah, she's just young. We're old. We're getting old. I know I'm getting old. Okay. So, what kind of tunes and like music you listen to just now? What you kind of listening to?
Probably like I'm listening to a lot of females right now. Like a lot of females are killing the game. I actually made a little playlist on Spotify called "Where My Lady's At." It's full of like the songs I listen to. So if you want to know exactly the songs I'm listening to, you can go check that out. But yeah, it's like I love Sabrina Carpenter, Madison Beer, Selena Gomez is killing it as well right now. Yeah, I just love. I listen to so much music. Like I can not listen to one genre as well. Like my music taste is so varied. So it's so hard. I always get stuck in that question. Like it's the hardest question for me.
And how would you describe your kind of current sound now? Is it kind of? Do you say it's kind of like electro-y?
Yeah, like electro pop.
Mm-hmm.
Just now, like, I mean, I could even that is like so varied. Like I never like to stick to one style, but if I was to, probably would be like electro pop. But like when I'm playing live, it's kind of more like acousticy, or I'll play with the tracks and it's like bouncing. Like I've wrote so many different songs. Like every song is so different. It's mad.
Mad. Nicola Bass says, hey. And Kelly Louise has got another question for you. When are you doing a tour in the UK? Can you answer that one, or is that it's a bit difficult? We can't answer that now, kind of under
I
the current
know,
circumstances with uh,
I
the
know.
coronavirus pandemic.
I was absolutely gutted, like gutted completely, because I had that planned. Like I would have already have done 3 shows or something already if it wasn't for the lockdown. So
oh,
we did have it planned, and instead I did do the URL tour to kind of like replace that. So actually, one of the dates was meant to be the date I was performing, like in London or something. So I couldn't do it, which I was gutted about. But I'm sure maybe the end of the year, the start of next year, we'll maybe get it up and running. It just depends on everything right now
yeah,
because
but nothing's been rescheduled as of yet. It's still in
there's
the
nothing at all. I
pipeline.
mean,
Mm-hmm.
there's been a few festivals and stuff that I was meant to do that have been moved to the end of this year, but even at that, I'm still kind of like shaky with it because you just never know what's going to happen now. Like, I
All
knew,
right. What festivals were you booked in for?
one of which again on the spot. Oh my god, and my memory is like a sieve, honestly. There was a few. There were I announced them all on my Facebook before the lockdown happened.
All right.
Actually, so
I'll go and check out there. I hope I don't need to scroll too far back. But no, it's I think it's a difficult time for a lot of musicians just now,
yeah.
and artists, and even the pub and club and venue industry.
Yeah,
It's
it's so sad. I mean, for everyone, not just us, I guess, like for every single person.
yeah. For people, I mean, I love going to gigs and that as well, and it's
Yeah, but
can't wait to
that,
get
like all the musicians that I know, like they had so many gigs and so much income, like that they won't get from the government and stuff like that, which is pretty gutting. But
Mhm.
I'm sure when this is all over, like gigs will be in high demand and everyone will be wanting to go. So I'm sure they'll get.
See the first day the pubs and that open. I can't wait for that day. That's going to be one hell of a party, I tell you.
Mine
It's
just
going to be.
like I'm just thinking about food constantly. Like I just want to go to Wagamama's and like everywhere that I love, like Chinesies, like everywhere.
Well, talking about food, how was your Chinese last week?
See, to be
What
honest
did
with you, I didn't actually enjoy it that much. Like,
or did you not? What did you
no.
have?
So I've went veggie, so we've like cut out the chicken, and the meat and stuff like that. Which I've been loving. Like I've been having the time of my life, like experimenting with food. But we just had, I think we had like a vegetable chow mein, then like a fried rice and prawn crackers and like sauce. Like that is literally it. Like there's not much to it, but we sometimes add in like the corn pieces, like to the Chinese, like kind of like acts like chicken, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, I didn't really like it. It was too oily.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Nothing worse. While we're on there, producer Scott, who's kind of in the background, he's eating a Chinese and everything. So hope you're enjoying it, Scott. Hope it's not oily like Emily's last week. That's is it dinner time for you shortly? Is it?
I'm starving.
Yeah. We'll cut this short. Right, you want to go get your dinner?
I'm off.
What is it? Is it a takeaway tonight, or is
No, I'm not sure, to be honest with you.
Ryan's mum and dad, or it'll be Ryan's mum, I'd imagine it'll be making the dinner if they're anything making it.
Like we've been making everything, like experimenting ourselves right now, because obviously everyone else eats meat, so we can't really eat 100% of the stuff that's made. So yeah, we've been experimenting. I've been loving it. Like the stuff we've been making, it's like out of a 5-star restaurant. I'm not even kidding on. It's amazing.
So is that a recent thing as well for yourself? Have you been copying Ryan and your cool kid in relation, to your diet? Is this just went veg and try to cut out the meat stuff?
I mean, like ever since I was like 13, I've never enjoyed eating meat, so I never used to eat red meat. Last year I only ate like chicken and fish. That is literally all I ate. But even at that, I was kind of a little bit iffy on chicken. Like I just didn't enjoy it as much. I don't know. I was just like, ugh, like I just felt sick every time I ate it. So the start of this year, I was just like, right, okay, I'm going to do it. And Ryan really wanted to do it as well. To be honest with you, I'm really surprised that I kind of knew that I would stick with it, but I'm really surprised he stuck with it, because he loved steaks and like everything like that. Like I just gagged when I saw a steak. Like I know that's just horrible, but I just couldn't do it. Like now, when we think about it, like walking in the supermarkets, like we just like walk through the chicken aisle and we're like, oh my god, this is a morgue. Like I know that's horrible, but
do you feel any better? Like, how do you feel? Do you feel better on this diet?
Yeah.
Would you say? Or?
Yeah, like I feel more energized. I mean, like I never really ate a lot of like meat at all before it, so I've kind of been used to it. But yeah, I do feel like more energy and like more clean. I don't know, like I just my mind is a lot better. Like my mind is just clearer and happier, and yeah, I think so. Like I don't know if that's because I'm not eating meat, or if it's just because I'm like thinking like, oh, I'm not eating an animal, because I love animals. Like I adore every little living thing in the planet. Like I would take any animal that was in danger like in with me. Like I would have a zoo if that's the extent. Like I would do. So I think I'm just happy that I'm not eating like a little pig or like a little sheep. Like I just love animals. So
would you have a zoo? Would you have a zoo like Joe Exotic?
Oh God, no.
The wee tiger cubs are cute.
I think I would have it a lot better, like a lot better maintenance keeping than that. I mean,
have you heard his one of his songs? I Saw a Tiger. Have you seen that?
It's not even him. It's not him that's singing.
That's right. I know, but it's just it cracks me up. That song is so funny.
I know, it's mad. It's actually, I can't believe that the amount of stuff that's going on right now. Justin Bieber and Ariana Grande released a song recently, and Carol Baskin and her husband are in the music video. Like,
no way, are they?
Yeah, you need to see
it.
Because
I seen that on Instagram. He posted a picture of him and her as like they were like really young, and so is that what they're doing? They're doing a collab.
Yeah, they've got a song out. They released it today, actually. But yeah, Justin posted a video of Carol and her husband dancing to it. And Ariana Grande was like, I did not approve this. Like, I did not approve for this to happen. Like,
Oh
and nor did
no.
I want it to happen. Like, but she was like, but anyway, we move on. It was quite funny.
I'll need to check that out. Right, I'll see what other questions we've got here for you. Oh, aye. What happened to your finger in the shower? What were you doing that you shaved half your fingernail off?
Oh, my nail! Oh, it's
Aye.
good.
How did that happen?
I don't know. Like, on it, it's been a recent thing for me. I think I've just been like rushing, like shaving my legs, right? And actually, a few people on Twitter saying that they've done the same. So I'm not alone. Like, I'm not alone in this. Like, I thought I was the only person that this had happened to, but like, I don't know. I just had it, and then it just went up, and like it just cut half my nail off, and I was like, ow, like that was sore. But it's kind of grew back now, so we're fine. I've actually had all the accidents in the world during this quarantine, believe it or not. You can't really see it anymore, but I bought this cream so like to take my moustache away. And it's not, I don't even have a moustache. Like, I was just being,
I was going to say, did you got a moustache? What?
I didn't want like any hair. And I burnt my face, so I couldn't go online. I couldn't go online at all, like for like a week, until that, like there was like literally like a burn mark on my face. Like, it was horrible. Like, Ryan was like, oh my god, like it was funny, but I survived. I'm here.
Good stuff. Well, Stephen Barber is asking, is shaving your legs a new hobby?
A new hobby? What? Because no one's doing it right now in quarantine. No, like I've been actually keeping everything up, like doing my makeup and stuff, and like trying to keep things as normal as possible, for online, and like trying to look good on the gram. Like, you need to keep it up.
You've got to make an effort. I've made an effort as well. I've kind of powdered my nose and that, you know. Fixed my hair. All right, okay, well, another question from Cameron Cole. If you could duet with anyone in the world, who would it be?
If this was counting like dead people, then I would probably say.
We'll split the question into two: somebody that's still alive and somebody that's dead.
Now that I think about it, actually, there's two people that I absolutely like. If I had met them, like I would have like dropped to the floor and like cried. Like, I would never be like that. Like, I've never been much of a fangirl. Like, ever since I was younger, like someone so famous would be standing next to me, and I would just be like, "Oh, hi!" Like, like I've never been much of a fangirl. But if I met these two people, I would be like in shock. One of which would have been Freddie Mercury and Amy Winehouse. They probably would be the two people that I would have adored, even just to have met them. Like, I would have.
Oh no!
My life.
I would agree with you with Freddie Mercury. He's probably one of mine. If it was an artist that's passed away, but
I love
Amy Winehouse, I was lucky to see live at T in the Park one year before obviously she passed away. So, at least I can say I've seen her live. You know, it was a shame what happened to her, and
I know.
I suppose that your single "Come Down's" probably, you could probably say, it's kind of related to what's happened to her.
Yeah, like related to a lot of people like that. Like, I mean, like I think like with drugs and alcoholism, like I think it's a thing that can happen to absolutely anyone. Like, that can happen to anybody. Like, it could happen to like the president, if like, do you know what I mean? Like, it could literally happen to anybody, and I don't think a lot of people realize that. I think they think that it's just like one specific group of people and that's all, kind of thing. Like, but no, it can happen to everyone, and everyone can be on that level. So yeah, that's why I really wanted to write the song and get that message across. But yeah, those two would be the people if it was like, if I could choose, if they were dead. But alive, I'd probably say I don't know, like Selena Gomez or something, or Sabrina Carpenter, Madison Beer, just like my favorite kind of artist right now.
Mm-hmm.
Ariana Grande.
Ariana Grande. Well, she's she's had a hard time of just obviously what happened down in Manchester a few years back here.
Yeah.
But she's still releasing tracks, obviously with Justin. We'll see if I've got any more questions. Maybe you can post your questions on here in the live chat for
comment away if you guys want to know anything or if you want to talk about the single.
So, what's how much is a single, if you don't mind me asking? Is it the usual 99 pence or we?
Yeah, 99p.
99 pence.
I actually haven't even checked. I think so. I think it's 99p.
Well, what I'll do for you is I'll get that played tonight on my show, on the Club Edge show, 10 o'clock tonight on Edge Radio Scotland. You can listen through the website, through the TuneIn app, or some other way. I can't remember.
Some other way.
Some other way. I'm just checking Twitter here to see if there's any questions before we.
Thanks so much, Stephen. I can see the comments to the side.
Oh, can you see them as well? That's fine. What's Stephen saying? All right, okay. So Stephen Barber's asking again. So after lockdown, who's the first act you would like to go and see live? The first act you would support, and who would you like to support you, dead or alive? Kind of almost covered that, but after lockdown, who would you like to go and see live?
I don't know. Like, there's so many people that I could say I want to go see live. Oh, that's a hard question. Honestly, I'm so bad at answering questions. I'd probably say like someone like Ariana Grande, or someone huge that I've not seen before. I can't really think on the spot right now. Like, I'm really bad at trying to think on the spot, but someone like that. The first act I would like to support, probably like someone kind of on the same level as me, or just like above. Probably like Elle Devine. She's a young artist. She's the same age as me. She's killing it right now. I would love to go on tour with her. That would be amazing. The first act, I would like to support me. I would probably say someone local. There's a young girl right now that I just absolutely adore. I've adored her for like a few years. I think you actually know her as well. Robin Ashcroft. Like, she's
Robin. Yep, I know Robin.
Unbelievable. Like, I think she's killing it right now. So I would probably get her to support me if I was to go on a big tour.
Shout out to Robin, and Robin, if you're listening or you watch this later on, please check your messages. Thank you. But no, Robin's what a talent. See, the music scene in Glasgow particularly is tremendous. You were obviously a part of that in your younger years, and I've kind of gotten a wee bit involved myself, but a lot of the younger acts, that age, the 13 to 14-year-olds are unbelievable.
Like, absolutely mind blowing. Like, I would love to take her on tour with me if I got her to come on.
Obviously Lewis Capaldi's is kind of killing it now, and
I would probably say if I was to support someone, I would love to support him. Like, that would be amazing. Like, considering we're both Scottish as well, like him or Nina Nesbitt or someone that's killing the game in Scotland as well, keeping it in the Scottish the Scottish roots.
That's it, because I hear Lewis was he's right involved in the Glasgow music scene a few years back there, and
yeah.
And he would perform at King Tut's and things like that. So, there's upcoming stars definitely, and I've seen them. There's some amount of awesome talent in Scotland, and Lewis Capaldi. He's a boy from West Lothian, and he's known around the world. He's a great songwriter, great voice, and to be honest, he's one funny guy as well. So whoever watches TikToks and his live videos and that, they're absolutely hilarious. I think that's how he's got such a big following. I mean, his songs and that are good, but I think that's what a lot of people are attracted to. Is just he's almost like a comedian and all. He's
so funny.
He's so funny, But no, that's brilliant. Well, it's been great chatting to you. I think Ellie, you're probably want to go and get your dinner now, so I'll allow you to do that. But he's absolutely starving.
It's been a pleasure to.
No, thanks for chatting. I hope that's been a good insight into the life of a pop star, and maybe you'll inspire the next generation of artists out there. But remember, Ellie's new single "Breathe" is out today. You can get it on the usual streaming services: Spotify, Amazon Music, Apple Music, and Deezer. So go check it out. And it's only 99 pence, which that's hardly anything. So go and download it. And of course, I'll play it tonight on my Club Edge show for you all to have a wee listen to as well. But Ellie, no, thanks for chatting to us, and I'll speak to you again soon. Bye. Enjoy your dinner.
Thanks.